So card pack 11 is the first official card pack number outside of the first 10 ones you start out with, and the first original 10 that actually came in the original release of this game back in 2010 on Xbox Live, Xbox 360. So let's go ahead and analyze this pack, because this pack is actually pretty interesting, and it's probably the best pack you can buy if you want to make a deck like Deck Atlases, because it comes with the most dragon support. So this one comes with a Blizzard Dragon. I mean, it's a pretty good card. You can target one monster and the opponent controls, so you cannot change his battle position. So I mean, it's a really nice card if you really have if the opponent has like a weak monster or a monster that has to work on them pretty much having to change their battle condition, their battle position, I guess. So with this one we got Elemental Dragon. So it gains 500 attack if there's a fire monster in the field, and if there's a wind monster on the field other than it, and if it destroys a monster in battle, it can attack once again. So it's pretty neat. We got Exploder Dragon. When it gets killed, you kill the opponent's monster, so that's pretty nice, and you don't take any damage from this battle, I believe. Yeah, you don't take any damage, and the opponent's monster gets destroyed, so it's a nice card. We got Golem Dragon. Your opponent cannot target face-up dragon monsters with an attack except this one, and it comes with 2000 defense. So that's a nice blocker right there. Then we got Horus Black Flame Dragon level 4. We got the Black Flame Dragon level 6, and we got the Black Flame Dragon level 8. So it comes with a full package right here. It comes with a full package that you need. There's 4, the 6, and the 8. I mean, you don't need much else in this to actually make a good deck. So then we got the Horus Servant to special summon the Horus is a lot faster. Then we got the Inferno. I don't know what this guy is here because there's not that many fire monsters in here aside from the Horus ones. We got Mass Dragon, the recruiter for dragon type monsters. Brings from the deck to the field 1500 attack or less dragon monsters when it gets destroyed in the battle. We got Mirage Dragon. This is against those Sakuretsu armors in dimensional prisons. You attack and traps cannot be activated. Then we got Prime Material Dragon, by far my favorite card out of this pack. Simply because, let's just go ahead and just read the effect, because I love the effect of this card. Actually one of the favorite cards, like back in the day when this card first came out. I love this card because I love putting it in my side deck just for the heck of it, especially when you encountered decks that packed a lot of destruction, or decks that actually had a lot of like cards that inflict direct damage, like Dimension Wall, I believe, Dimension Wall or Mag Cylinder, or Stealth Bird. There was just, back in the day, there was a lot of decks that did a lot of burn. So any effect that would inflict damage to a player instead increases their life points. So pretty much this card just kills a burn deck. This guy's just kill a deck that inflicts direct damage. And during either player's turn, when a spell trap or effect monster's effect is activated, it would destroy a monster on the field. You can discard a card from your hand and destroy it. So negate the activation and destroy it. So any effect that would destroy any card on the field, it doesn't have to be yours, it can be your opponent's. You can discard a card and pretty much that's it. Discard a card and negate the effect. So you negate the effect and destroy the effect, and destroy the card that activated the effect. So this card is just brutal. I mean, I really have no idea why this card is not used more in current dragon decks, since dragons seem to be making a comeback in real life. So next we got the Strong Wind Dragon. It cannot be killed by a monster with the same attack, and when it's tribute summoned when you summon by tributing a dragon, it gains attack of half of the attack of the monster you tributed. So you say you tribute a Blue Eyes Dragon, that's 3000 attack. This card would gain 1500, so it would become 3900 upon summon. Then we got a Twin-Headed Behemoth. Then we got a Vice Dragon. Your opponent controls no monsters. If you control no monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then its attack and defense are halved, so it's not really worth it. Then we got Level Modulation. This is for the Horus. Then we got Level Up. This is for the Horus. Then we got Magical Stone Excavation. I have no idea why this is here. Then we got Mausoleum of the Emperor. This is for high tribute monsters, so you pay multiples of 1000 life points per every tribute you will have to sacrifice to summon a tribute monster. Then we got Mystical Space Typhoon, we got Pot of Avarice, we got Terraforming, we got the Graveyard in the 4th dimension, we got Royal Decree. Now this is where it gets interesting. Royal Decree and Trap Stun. This pack actually packs 2 cards that are perfect for any deck that does not focus on actually using any defensive strategies, that just focuses on attack constantly. So if you make a really good Jack Atlas based deck with focus on dragons, this would probably be the best card pack to buy, because I mean, it gives you Royal Decree, and with Royal Decree you will be able to negate any traps, so the opponent will not have anything to block out your attacks. Most of the time, most of the time people rely on traps to block out attacks. So my real rating on this deck, on this pack, card pack 11 would be, I don't know. I'm not too sure. I mean, if you're trying to make a Jack Atlas deck, it's good. The Royal Decree, the Horus cards, and the Prime Material Dragon are definitely very good. And Explorer Dragon in itself can be really passed up. Explorer Dragon is just overall good for any dragon deck. And I mean, it comes with nice support for dragons, and it comes with some extra support for level monsters for the Horus. So I mean, you can make a decent deck with this. So I mean, I can't say it's only $2, so at least. But yeah, the Prime Material and the Royal Decree really bring in the heat. The Strapped Stun is a nice addition. You know, it negates all traps on the field for the turn, and so you can activate it in retaliation to a normal trap that's not a counter, since you cannot counter traps with this card. But in retaliation, you can activate it, and it will be a 1-for-1, and then the rest of the turn your opponent won't be able to activate anything else. So activate any other trap. So overall, it's okay for $2 if you're making a dragon deck. That's all I have to say. But anyways, that was just my overview of this pack, and I guess I'll just catch you guys later. Bye bye.